All right, GigEm247.com. Taylor Hammond with Coach Randy Jordan, running back coach for Texas A&M. Coach, what do you say in your unit this week? Kind of get them, prepared for Baylor.
I think the biggest thing is that we put ourselves in a situation where basically, it's a playoff. It's a playoff game. Both teams are in the hunt for a Big 12 South championship. And we just got to make sure that we go down and take care of business.
How have some of your guys like Bradley Stevens and Ben Molina stepped up and see Mike's departure from?
Well, it's been huge. I mean, we always talk about it's the next guy. When you get hurt, I mean, we always say you can't make the team in the tub. And once you get hurt, you got to take care of your body. But the next guy got to step up. It's great that they've done as well as they've done. But the biggest thing is they continue to push each other. I mean, the camaraderie, the brotherhood. I mean, it's a tight group of kids, and I'm just lucky to be able to coach them.
Absolutely. We've seen Bradley Stevens play before, but we haven't really gotten a good vantage point of how good Molina can be, just because fall camp, not an opportunity to see him on the field. Describe his running style for us, for some of us that don't know how good Ben can be.
Well, Ben is he's a different kind of kid. He comes from a great program in Cedar Hill. I mean, those guys up there, those coaches, they've done a great job in terms of getting him ready for this moment. And right now he's currently working as a kick returner. But when you watch him run, he's a little bit more of a Maurice Jones-Drew in terms of his body type. He's got legs like he's 225 pounds. And, he runs really low to the ground, obviously, because of his height and his stature. But he's a bowling ball. He's got enough juice to be able to take one to the house. He's got enough wiggle where he can make a guy miss, and he can also find leverage on you, and because he runs with good pad level and make those hard yards that you need to go up the middle.
How proud are you of Cyrus Gray's performance last Saturday?
Unbelievable. I mean, he's a kid that he does everything you ask. He's a leader on and off the field. It wasn't surprising to me. He comes out to work every day. He wears his he wears his emotion on his sleeves. That was the most geeked up I've seen him in a long time. And we're going to need that kind of effort these next 3 weeks.
Absolutely. And you being an integral part of special teams, as we've talked plenty of times before. Talk about Coriel Judy, and you said that we were gonna get one sometime this year, and you finally got one.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I tell you, it was an unbelievable feeling. I mean, you're talking about in the third quarter to open up the second half, and that was a big play in terms of keeping momentum, because offensively we struggled in the third quarter, so we was able to get 7 points. And Judy, you can't ask for anything else better than him. He's a guy, he trusts his scheme, and he broke 2 tackles. Guys did a great job up front, and I thought I was going to be jumping up and down, but it was like watching a baby being born. I couldn't even speak. They was like, "Coach, I can't believe we did it." And I'm like, I know. I mean, it was unreal, and the atmosphere added on to it. So it was a great play by the kickoff return unit.
Absolutely, and I think anyone that paid attention to college football last week saw Baylor struggle. Oklahoma State put over 700 yards total offense against them. How do you kind of keep your group focused and not overconfident going on the road?
Every Saturday's different. You're going into somebody's house. They've got a lot of pride. They've done some great things this season, having a great season. They get coached just like we coach these kids, and it's going to be a great atmosphere. You're talking about the Brazos connection in terms of the battle for that. We know they know their kids. They know us. We've recruited some of their kids. They've recruited some of our kids. So it's a rivalry game, and it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's going to be at night. It's going to be a good atmosphere for these kids to be involved with going down to Waco.
Great. Thank you for the time, Coach.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.